Hey there superstars, it is Vanessa here again, your speaker, trainer and coach from Live, Love, Give, and I'm coming to you kind of out of a very inspired day for me. I've been kind of immersing myself in all things motivational speakers and kind of just going crazy with it, and it's been a ton of fun. And one of the major people I've been really diving into today has been the one and only Les Brown. God, I love that guy. Oh my gosh. Anyway, it kind of inspired me to share the message that I have for you guys today, which is ultimately the major reason why people are stuck in their lives. And I'm talking about all areas of life. I'm talking about if you're feeling stuck in your purpose, in your life, in where you're going, what you're doing, in your relationships, in your health, like whatever area it is. Maybe it's in your finances, like wherever you are stuck. It's ultimately because you are not seeing what you have to offer. All right, you don't get it. You're not seeing the immense value that you have. You're doubting, you're minimizing, you're limiting yourself. You're getting caught up in, all the people around you saying what's possible, what's not possible. You're stuck around surrounding yourself with people who are just, they're not really living the life that you actually want. They're not actually getting the results that you're really after in your life. And you've got to be careful because you end up letting their judgments, criticisms, opinions, all the rest of it, lack of being able to, dream and envision something better for themselves. You're letting that cloud your vision and what you have to offer. And I really want to talk about this because we've all got areas in our life, I bet right here, right now, where we're feeling stuck, where we're feeling like, oh my God, like, am I progressing? Am I going backwards? Do I have what it takes? You're starting to question and doubt, the very things that were once very inspiring to you. Maybe it's in your relationship. Maybe you are settling right now for a relationship that is less than what you really desire, if you're honest with yourself. You want more, passion, connection, depth. You want more fun, excitement, juiciness, right? And you're settling for what this is, and maybe that other person is not treating you the best. Maybe you're not treating them the best, because it oftentimes works both ways. But the fact of the matter is, you are not owning the value that you have. Your limited vision is directed towards what you have to offer, and that's why you're generating the stuck sort of results that you're getting in that area. Say it is your relationship. Say it is in your health. Maybe you're just like not feeling good. You're not treating your body as it should be treated. And it's really because you're not seeing what you have to offer. Maybe it's in your career path. Maybe you're stuck in a job that maybe you've got some skill at, but you absolutely hate it. And to think about and envision spending the rest of your life, going down this path, it's soul sucking and draining. If that's where you're kind of feeling, whatever that stuckness is for you, you've got to wake up and realize that whatever you perceive about yourself is determining the results and the stuckness that you're experiencing in your life. Your mind, your capacity as a human being is completely limited by what you believe is possible for yourself. So you've got to realize that ain't nobody out there is going to change your life, is going to get you unstuck, but you and your perception about what you're worth and what you're capable of and the gifts that you have to uncover and hone and deliver to the external world so that you can actually make a meaningful difference. I really believe that at the end of the day, if you don't feel like you're giving your all, if you can really get to that point, if I could ask you right here, right now, have you given your all in life, in love, in your ability to contribute, in owning your gifts, in really discovering them and developing them and delivering them? Have you given your all up until this point? And if you have, I don't know, you're probably not even human, right? None of us have given our absolute all to all that we do. But we can make a change on that. We can decide that today is the day, you know what, I throw out all that BS about, not being worth it, not having the capability, it not being possible for me. And one thing that, oh my gosh, Les Brown says that just always hits home for me, which is you have to be unrealistic. You have to be unreasonable, because the world is going to tell you, everybody's going to tell you all the reason and the logic behind why you can't chase your dream down, why you're never going to make it, why you'll fail, why you'll become a laughing stock. It's logical and reasonable to assume that when we pursue our dreams, particularly, when there's nobody else doing what we're really inspired by it, that deeper part of who we are. Maybe we're too scared to talk it out because we know that we'll be ridiculed, we'll be judged, condemned, all the rest of it. You know what? Every single day of my life, I am copping, judgment, people who are using their reason and their logic as to why I shouldn't be doing what I'm doing. I should be going out there and getting a real job, or I should be doing this by now. I should be, married with children in a house with a white picket fence by now, whatever, right? But the fact of the matter is, and I'm telling you, it really doesn't matter to me, but when it is people that are closest to you, I've got family members who are constantly judging me. I probably only have 2 people in my family at this point that I can really, really consider that they absolutely are on my side, and they even have their questions and their doubts or whatever, right? But, the rest of those people in my family, I bring them up because, it's like if they're people in your life, you can just be like, well, we're not resonating with one another, we'll just go our separate ways. But when they're your family, you kind of want to go the extra mile, right? You kind of want to work out an extra way as how you can connect, how you can give them reassurance, how you can justify and prove yourself. But the fact of the matter is, those people who are judging and not listening and not even trying to understand, and they're never really going to get it, right? You're not trying to convince the unconvincible. Those people, they're giving you the gift of character building lessons so that you can be the kind of person who actually does what is unreasonable, which is unrealistic. There's more probability that you're going to, go out there and not be successful if you just, go out into this realm where not many people are, and it's not really, it's not the normal, go and do your 9 to 5, go and become a doctor, lawyer, whatever you want to become. It's a different path to that, right? And we haven't had enough experience as a collective to be certain that it's going to be more probable. It's actually the opposite. It's like if you go out as an entrepreneur and you're going to go do your thing, more than likely you're going to fail, right? The statistics say you are going to fail. But what I found is that when you can actually tap into what really, genuinely, authentically inspires you, not because of the expectations or what other people are going to say or what other people are going to approve of, but actually what inspires you at your deepest level, I promise you, if you tap into that, you will be a success. Because when you tap into that, there's no turning back. There's nothing else you can think about. There's nothing else you can do. You get the other options. You burn those boats. They're off the table because you've tapped into something so profound that you actually can't sleep. You actually can't. You can't even consider living a life that is not in the pursuit of that dream, not in, making that a reality, and that's the position that I'm in. And I've got to say, honestly, you cop the blows. And honestly, I feel like, oh my gosh, I've been through some major struggles, even really recently, where I've just been really questioning myself on some different things. And, still I'm just oh, that's right. Get out of your own way, tap into that authentic inspiration, just follow through, just keep going. You're the one to make it work. You're the one to make it happen. Stop waiting around for somebody else to get you unstuck and start realizing that the thing that is getting in your way, the thing that is blocking you, the thing that is creating your stuckness is actually you not realizing and tapping into what you've got to offer. You're completely discounting yourself, and the moment you stop doing that BS, you will actually get the energy, get the vision, get the inspiration, get the fuel to be able to handle whatever judgment, criticism, whatever life throws at you, because you've tapped into something way stronger, way deeper, and way more inspiring. And a major piece of this is to get out of the realm of wanting motivation and get into the realm of being inspired. Right? What's the difference? Motivation is like, oh, what do you want me to be? Or, you need something in the external to actually get you into action, whether it's somebody's approval or love or money or whatever it is. And it's totally reliant on some external force to get you into action, to motivate you. That is a dead-end path, all right? We've all been down it. Stop, start. It's disempowering. It's draining to your soul. Like, oh my God, life feels totally out of control. And when you get into inspiration, you go, you know what? I don't care about anything out there. What am I as an individual? Who am I? What is it that I have to offer the world? What skill set do I need to develop? What gifts do I need to hone? And how can I deliver them on whatever scale that is, so that I can actually make my life mean something? So that I can get to the end of my life and I can reflect back and I can go, you know what? I am so proud of myself. I am so grateful because I've lived a life that is totally true to who I am. Not one that was expected of me. And that is the opposite to what most people end their lives at. The number one regret of the dying is that I wish I had lived a life true to myself rather than one I felt was expected of me. All right, so don't let that be your future. Let the first kind of vision of you being at the end of your life be the one that you actually experience, and be proud of yourself, be courageous, and don't live with regrets, because I'm telling you, if you don't believe in you, then you're never going to live that regret-free life. So make that your mission, to believe in yourself, to tap deeper, to find that inspiration and get out of the world and the realm of motivation. Okay, all right, I've been on a total rant. So have you got any questions or comments, or I'd love for you to share your words of wisdom on this topic or anything that is motivating and inspiring to our amazing community. So definitely drop me a comment or let me know, where in the world are you tuning in from? I'm down here in beautiful Warrnambool. I'm surprised the internet's been working for me. It usually cuts totally off. But definitely let me know where you're tuning in from. And I've got Victoria. Hello, beautiful. I can't wait to see you in a couple of weeks' time. I'll be getting a link out to you guys in group coaching. We'll set up the perfect time. Oh my God, can't wait to dive in deep and with self-esteem and the 4 archetypes of survival. If you guys aren't currently part of the masterclasses and you want to have the teachings, the greatest teachings from the greatest gurus and mentors out there who I've been studying, I use myself as the guinea pig. I go out there, I find what's of value, and then I simplify and systemize the things that are getting me results and other people in my life results, my clients results, and I make it accessible to all of you guys in a monthly masterclass where we jump on a live training. I deliver this training with you guys. I answer any questions that come up and we have a ton of fun doing it. If you're interested in joining us in that, then the link is up above. I think I put it there. So yeah, it would be awesome. And Eric's here, and Judy, and John, and Vanessa, yay. And Jonathan, yes, Les Brown is absolutely amazing. Guys, I posted out, I shared a post from like 2 years ago this morning across in the Limitless Potential community group, across my business page, Vanessa Jane Patrick, Live, Love, Give, across the Limitless Potential page, Extraordinary Potential page, all on one of the most brilliant YouTube videos I've seen from Les Brown. I think it's got like 7 million views or something, so I guess a lot of the world has seen it as well. But I've watched it twice today, and honestly, like, it just blows me away. So if you are feeling stuck, I really encourage you to track down that link, or let me know and I'll drop a link to it in this video if you want access to that. But it is unbelievably good. So I'm loving that you're on the same page there, Jonathan. And Peter, hello to you. Vanessa, hey Vanessa, once again, this resonates so much with me today. I've been feeling really stuck again and can't seem to move forward. we're always on the same page with our names and experiences. I love that, Vanessa. So yeah, absolutely. And sometimes, we just have to realize that that's just part of the equation, right? It's not going to be all rainbows and sunshine and puppy dogs and unicorns and all that stuff that I always fall into the trap of thinking that it's going to be as well. And then you're kind of down in a dump, and then you think, oh, I feel so stuck. Maybe this isn't the right, you start questioning yourself, you start questioning everything that you're doing, you start buying into, people with a limited mindsets, their perception, all these different things. But that's why we've got to surround ourselves with the right people. We've got to surround ourselves with people who are absolutely kicking goals in life. They're moving forward with courage and determination. And as Les Brown would say, hunger, they're hungry. And if you don't have those people in your life, I encourage you to just listen to people who are out there speaking this stuff. Les Brown, Tony Robbins, Zig Ziglar, you can name them all, right? Just go in a motivational speaker mode on YouTube. I'm telling you, it'll get you out of your dumps, right? And that's kind of what Les Brown has done for me. And I want you to notice something. If you feel like, you have this bad day, or what Les Brown would say, a character building day, and you have this bad day, but then it turns into a bad week, and maybe it turns into a bad month, I want you to think seriously about what's going on. What are you think? You're not focusing, and whatever you're doing is not working, all right? Because even the most negative, intense emotion that you could experience, should only take a maximum of 8 minutes to fully feel through if you give yourself permission to do so, and you don't judge yourself, and you find the lesson and you get into action. All right. So realize that, sometimes we do need to take a day off and just, take our minds off it. And maybe you need to feel sad or whatever the emotion is, but just know that you're dwelling in it, even if you're doing it for a day. But give yourself permission to do that, but don't make it the week, right? Really get yourself out of it by knowing that your stuckness is generated from your belief in what value you have to offer and whether you're capable and deserving of your dreams, all right? So make sure you just remind yourself of that. And I absolutely am always resonating with everything that you say there, Vanessa. And Emma's here, and Corinne, and Cindy, and Julie, and Gary, and Gregory. Awesome to see all of you guys. And Daryl, you must be willing to do the things today others won't do in order to have the things tomorrow others won't have. Boom. I love it. You're my quote man. And absolutely, one of Les Brown's most brilliant quotes. God, he's just so extraordinary, that guy. The YouTube video that I watched a couple of times today, I think it was from 1998. And it was just so on point. I really encourage you guys to take half an hour of your time to watch that. It's so brilliant. And thank you, Daryl, and Ismail, and Usman, and Mike, and Jonathan. Yes, I'm loving that you're replying to Daryl and you're loving his quote too. And Ray's here, and John, and Beanie, and Yola. Awesome to see all of you guys. And Vanessa, thanks, Vanessa. It's like 2 steps forward, 1 step back. Deep down, I know this stuff. It's practice. Absolutely. And I know you know it, you're such a beautiful, intelligent, and emotionally intelligent woman as well. And so sometimes though, a lot of the time, we do need these reminders. It's repetition is the mother of skill, as Tony Robbins would say. And, even me, 2 years today, I listened to this particular Les Brown YouTube video, right? And I was blown away by it and so inspired. And then 2 years again today, it just popped up in my memories, and I was like, oh, I'm always checking them out and seeing where I was and what was happening in my life. And I was like, this is thebomb.com. It was absolutely amazing and inspired me again. And I literally watched it twice. Once was because I wanted to, after I'd watched it, I was like, oh, who can I share this with? Because that's what we love to do as human beings, and get to see somebody else get totally inspired by that as well. So I love that, Vanessa, and thank you so much for sharing. Beautiful. I always appreciate you jumping on. And Philip has just joined. I hope you catch a recording, my friend, and get a ton of value from today's message, because that is it from me today, guys. But I'm really hoping that it just gets you thinking about next time you're feeling stuck, or maybe you're feeling stuck now. You're forgetting what you have to offer in whatever realm that is, in your relationship, in your health, your physical body, look after yourself. When you know innately the value that you have to contribute, and you're not doing it from an egoic kind of place, you're doing it from, it's my purpose to find what I'm passionate about, to find what I'm most inspired by, to go on that journey, no matter what the judgment or criticism, and deliver that to the world. You have the message within you that is going to help other people. Sorry, just really wanted to get that out. As Les Brown again would say, you have greatness within you, and it's your mission to discover what that is. Go on that mission, go to town with it, and actually get it out of you and deliver it. So hoping that, if you're feeling stuck in whatever realm, focus on your belief system. Ain't nobody else going to do this for you. And if you don't believe it's possible, you're never going to get there. Henry Ford, whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. So start changing that. I like to look at that quote as whether you believe you can or you believe you can't, you're right. All right. So really question your belief system. Remove the people from your life who are dragging you down, who are taking away that energy, and surround yourself with people who are kicking goals, who are going out there, who are effing terrified, all right? But they're aligning with what is true to them, right? And they're doing something about it, and they're not going to let other people hold them back, all right? They're the kind of people you want to surround yourself with. That's why I create these communities, the Limitless Potential Academy. That's what it's all about. And I am so honored to be connected with every single person, every single one of you guys who is a part of that community, because each and every one of you guys are the kind of people that I dream about being connected to, the kind of people who are absolutely reaching for the next level of their potential, and they want to support, encourage, and challenge other people around them to do the same, because they know if you lift your game, it's going to simultaneously lift theirs. And that's the kind of mindset that you need to have, and that you want to be surrounded by if you're going to be successful and you're going to live a purpose-filled, meaningful, and totally fulfilling life. All right, enough from me. I know I've been on a rant. So grateful to each and every one of you guys for being here. And as always, I'm sending you guys all of my love, light, blessings, gratitude, energy, enthusiasm, everything extraordinary coming to you to wherever you are in the world today. I really do hope that it's beautiful, amazing, and extraordinary, and that you're doing something empowering, and you're going to share this message with somebody that you feel it could inspire, and definitely get on to Les Brown's stuff that I'm immersing myself back into at the moment. He's such a powerhouse, such truth, such honesty, such beauty of humanity that he delivers in every single word. So get around it, and yes, so much love to each and every one of you guys, and I will see you tomorrow.